And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Caught behind the line. It's Prentice. Finds a crease at the 20. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. The give is to Miller.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. A little screen to the running back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first.
And he sacked a big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
The give out of the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Judkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
The Buckeyes are marching down the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Judkins. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Looking to pass, it's Howard. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
And a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Law. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off-play action on 1st down. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week. Feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Into the end zone. Touchdown time!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to...
Oh, it's loose! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I love those smashes when you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Gonna take a shot.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He got it. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Judkins. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They feed him again. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Tackle at the 15-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half, not too far away. Just about set for the second half kickoff. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On the move, it's Howard coming after it. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ibuka. Open runway ahead. The 40. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play. And do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tide offense rolls onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone. Eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
And the extra point was good. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. They hoped to catch the offense being overly aggressive with the screen, but they got nothing. They got less than nothing and had to like it.
Yeah, and a lot of times that's just players making plays. I mean, guys that see that and read it, it's just kind of a knack. It's kind of a feel.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the big fella. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And on that third down, that play is set up to beat man-to-man coverage. You see the receiver, the ball gets thrown out in front of him, and he's able to get away from the defender, make some people miss, use the speed, setting up first and goal.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Bringing the heat. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Bounced off his feet. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Bernard. Bust through behind his pad. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. And he's brought down after a nice gain. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Milroe. And the quarterback is snowed under. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Spinderella. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 24, Alabama 13.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. Looking for space, it's Judkins. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Howard. Buying some time as he moves left. He'll heave it deep. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions. You're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. They want the offense doing what they do. Look at you, defense. Get a stop. It's your job. And you did it.
and everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Now the play fake. Going deep. And he's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Handoff from the gun. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. He finds his man. Dances away again. Touchdown, Alabama! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. From the gun, looking for a man. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last one. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Fast motion from the offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Offense set on first down. Nice move to pick up yardage. Bulls his way forward. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets down with the slide. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's going to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Going up top on first down. Gliding to the right, still fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown Tide! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And then the offense has the lead, has the football. All you got to do is run the clock out, maybe be conservative, run the football. They chose to throw, and the defense makes them pay.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's fourth and long. Like, it's one thing if it's fourth and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He'll start this drive firing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell over.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Heaves it deep. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Running toward the tape. Running inside the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.